Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink. I've got no idea how this is slotting into the videos that I've recorded so far. I recorded both part 28 and 29, at least as far as I know. Those parts are part 28 and 29. Of course, I could be incorrect about that. But anyway, I recorded two videos basically, and I don't know, I can't really remember what I did in those two videos at this point, but I think for the most part, and what I mean by that is I'm not too sure if both of those videos entirely were me looking for the final key that I needed. Look, I thought that this door was locked with a normal lock, right? And so I was looking for the final key and could not find it. And it turned out that I actually needed the boss key. And I had the boss key. I, for some reason, thought that it was just a normal lock. It looked like a normal lock to me. I thought that the boss door would be a bit bigger than that, yeah. But no, it's not, apparently. But anyway. Oh dear, a fairy. Let's go. Let's maybe apply our lantern oil to our lantern here. Please tell me it uses all of that. Excellent. Okay, so now we can use this. We have full lantern oil, which is cool. What we'll do is we'll equip that there, equip that there. Get this fairy. I will take that. You caught a fairy in a bottle. Thank you very much. But anyway, yeah, that was a bit ridiculous, of course. That was a situation where I was looking for a key, and I was very frustrated with the game at the time. Because I didn't know what was going on. I was frustrated with the temple, I was frustrated with everything, but I managed to work out what was going on in the end. As I did suspect when I was first coming into this temple, I was able to keep a bit more of a level head on my shoulders in terms of getting through the dungeon. I was basically done as soon as I got that boss key, I think, or at least close to being done. In fact, yeah, I was done, I think, at that point, so yeah, I mean, that was a pretty easy dungeon apart from the confusion at the end there with the boss door. But yeah, fortunately it really wasn't that difficult of an experience. But anyway, let me just equip... Oh shit, I'll equip underwater bombs. I can't remember what I need for this boss fight. I know I primarily need the claw shot, but I'll take underwater bombs, with, or at least equip them with me for now as well. It's not like we can't equip anything inside the boss fight, but anyway. This is one of the few boss fights in the Zelda series where the entire boss fight takes place underwater. And as you can see, this is a huge underwater world. This is a really big area here. And down here we've got something that looks similar to Morpheel from the whatchamacallit game. Yeah, I think you know what we are going to want to equip is actually our iron boots. I think that would make sense. Yes, indeed. Very much looking like Morpheel here, as you can see. I remember when I was first playing this game, I was thinking that potentially this was a Morpheel clone. And to be honest, I think that the game was trying to make you think that at first, but then of course you realise quite quickly that that's not the case. Instead it's Morpheel. Oh dear, that's not good. What's happened now? Okay, well that took out a whole heart of our damage there. Or not damage, but health. I'll drop down here again. Need to try L targeting here. I need to try and get away. Okay, well, I thought the tentacles were going to wrap around me again. Ugh. Why is it vomiting out fish? Can I destroy these fish? I don't want to bring them to me. I think the whole idea of that is to kind of make it difficult for us to actually be able to get this eyeball. What's he doing now? Have we pissed him off? Is he actually gonna come out and start swimming around like that one boss from Wind Waker? Yeah, this should remind you of that boss from Wind Waker, the sand guy, the guy who was swimming in the sand. Pretty interesting boss. But anyway, we need to start swimming after this guy now. I actually really do like this music. So what we need to do here, basically, is catch up to him and get within range to be able to claw shot to this eye. There we go. Now we want to actually attack this thing. I don't believe we have an option to do any attacks other than what we just did there. It's just a normal slash. I think Midna was trying to give us some advice there, but of course I knew what to do. Gonna keep targeting this eye here so I can continuously swim in a good direction to get it, or at least what I thought was a good direction to get it. Okay. Okay, maybe I won't do that. There we go. Let's do this again. Alrighty. That's that done. Sorry if I'm not like that animated as I record this video, but the problem is I'm a little bit emotionally drained after my annoyance of trying to find a key that didn't even exist. As you could imagine, that was very frustrating and confusing. Basically what happened was I was thinking, because I had looked at all of the chests that existed in the dungeon, which was very annoying to do, I realized, okay, maybe that lock, maybe somehow I was mistaken and that lock was actually for the boss key. And I went down and had a look, and that's exactly what was happening. I even unlocked the door. I even attempted to unlock the door thinking that it wasn't one that required a boss key, and it unlocked right in front of me. That's why when I started the video, the door was already unlocked. Otherwise I would have done that on camera, but I didn't, so yeah, anyway. So yeah, that's the end of that boss, which is really fun. Not really. And that boss had a similar death to the one in Wind Waker, the weird sand guy. And that, I mean, I don't really understand how this makes sense, but somehow we got the fused shadow that Midna's been wearing on her head from the very beginning. I'm a little bit confused by that. There it is, the last fused shadow. I'll just take that, thanks. Now, don't resent me for all that I've put you through. I need this thing. Besides, we have to do something about Zand, the one who thinks he is the King of Shadows. His power is a false one. I'll prove it using these. So, I've done everything I needed to. I'm sorry for dragging you all over the place with me. So, shall we go? Yeah, I suppose. Of course we will pick up this heart container here. Your life energy is increased by 1. Our heart count is starting to get rather nice looking in terms of its size. What are all of these here? Is this just grass? Yeah, just grass. Don't really know why we would be needing hearts right now, but yeah. You can see the sheer size of this room. I mean, this is gigantic. This is probably the biggest boss room in Zelda. Maybe. At least considering the fact that underwater, we could access the entirety of this boss room. So, yeah, it's pretty huge for a boss room. Want to go outside? Are you all done here? Yeah, I have both of the pieces of heart that exist in this dungeon. And, well, yeah, I've checked every single chest in the dungeon, so I can be pretty sure that I have collected all the pieces of heart for this area. Yeah, I will save. Why the hell not? There are a few reasons why not. Mainly because my capture card isn't very consistent, and might mess up like it did that one time when I was recording Twilight Princess, but whatever. Once again, I'm a little bit confused. Once again, or I'm saying once again 1,000 times. Oh Jesus, it's this guy. Okay, I'll save this for later. This is an important moment in the game. I mean, Zant, the evil guy, is just standing right in front of us, and he just stands there and he annihilates that spirit. So he's turned this place into Twilight again. Zant! Did you honestly mean to take an ancient and withered power like this and turn it against me? You are a foolish traitor, Midna. Why do you defy your king? My king? You who do nothing but abuse the magic of your tribe? You must be joking. How dare you? Are you implying my power is our old magic? Now that is a joke. That's a bit abusive. This power is granted to me by my god. It is the magic of the king of Twilight, and you will respect it. Don't do that. Yeah, now he's got this thing in his head. I remember this. My Midna, did you forget? That beast is one of the light dwellers who oppressed our people. No matter how much you may desire otherwise, you will never be more than a shadow in their world. You cannot consort with their kind. But if we can make their world ours, Midna, light and darkness will meet at last. Our tribe will take back their realm, and sweet darkness will blot out this harsh light. And that, Midna, is why... I need you. See, I always found that rather creepy. Not just for me, but for all of our people. Lend me your power. So be it. I will return you to the light world you covet. Why does this sound like a happy moment? It shouldn't be that happy. I don't know. I can't even remember what's going on, to be honest. I've forgotten so much of this game. Why is Link gone? I don't know. I haven't a clue. I'm very confused right now. I mean, what did he mean by sending her back to the light world? And what's that thing that went into Link's head? You would think that I would know this, but I really don't. I actually can't remember. So it's all new to me. This is why I like to play these games again, because I just totally forget what goes on half the time. I can vaguely remember certain things, and that helps me, but... Oh yeah, I remember this. Link, hero chosen by the goddess. Go to the princess locked away in the castle. That princess holds the key that can unlock you from your shadow form. Alrighty, right. As you can see, we have a rather sick Midna on our back right now. So, yeah, anyway, so... Oh, this is kind of weird. Are we currently in the Twilight? I don't think we are. But I don't think we're going to be able to transform with Midna in this situation, so yeah. See, this music is rather, you know, sad and almost introspective, and we've got the rain, and everything seems so sad, and it's like Midna's going to die or something. I mean, I just don't... Anyway, what... I remember this music. I quite like it, actually. I feel like it hasn't been a long time since I've heard this, but it has been a long time. This is the strange thing, it's stuck with me so well. Anyway, look, what I wanted to do some things, but look, I think we have more pressing matters, specifically getting Midna some help, so I think we're going to have to do that before we get to doing anything. at this point. And what I mean by that is because before we go back to the first dungeon to get those heart pieces, and before we go and get more heart pieces that we can now access, and before we get the third bottle, and before all of that we have to go and help Midna out here. Now, how many pieces of heart do I have? Okay, I only need the 2 that are left in the, what do you call it, first dungeon, and then I will have another heart container. Now, is this a complete row that I have at the moment? Like, am I going on to the next row after this? I can't remember, isn't it? How many hearts is a full row of heart containers again? I mean, how many do we have here right now? 2, 4... Wait, I hate counting in twos when it's a repeating thing. I get confused and I lose my place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 8 or 9? Once again, I really suck at counting things that are repeating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, it was 8. It's just odd. My eyes move too fast as I go across it, and I feel that I might have skipped one or something, and it gets confusing. Anyway, there's a cat here. I just hate the rain. I can't stand comfortable weather. I sit all... What? Oh, I can't stand... What? I don't know what that person said. Anyway, person, it's a cat. Maybe my 6th sense is trying to tell me something. What? Are you trying to tell me to use my sense right now? Is that what you're saying? Anyway. I don't know how we're going to get to Zelda. I really don't. Hello? It's really coming down. At this rate, today's meeting will be cancelled. Of course, we can't really dash very fast, it seems, because Midna's quite unwell, and of course we don't really want to be, What? Oh, fine. God damn you. So today's meeting will be cancelled. They're talking about... What are they talking about? What? I don't get it. What meeting? That scared the shit out of everyone. That's good fun. Remember when I said a long time ago about that cat? You look so stern. With that look on your face, you'll frighten the humans. What's with that, cat? Haven't you seen your face around here before? Oh, haven't seen your face around here before. If you want to know about this town, then you should ask Louise, Telma's cat. Well, that's where we want to be going. Remember when I said a long time ago when we first went to Telma's bar? Well, it wasn't really that long ago, but when we did first go to Telma's bar, I mentioned that I thought we had to talk to a cat or something. I think this is that time. Where is this cat? I think we get chucked out of here. Beast, get out. I think that's fair enough. You there. And then the fat cat turns up. And it is a fat cat. You're Link, correct? Yes, I thought so. I could just tell, you know. I like how the cat is not overly concerned. I'm Louise. Do you remember meeting me in this shop before? Though I don't think we were properly introduced. In any case, I must tell you, I'm a bit puzzled as to why you look like that. Really, dear, you can't blame the humans for tossing you out the way you look. Oh, another patient? You certainly are a curious sort. Please. Please, Princess Zelda. I don't think she sounds like that. But anyway. This way. Like how the cat knows how to get to Princess Zelda. Here, get in through the window. The attic is connected to the castle's waterway. It's an old waterway though, so it could be a rough trip. Well, I suppose all that's left to do is make sure that the humans don't notice you. Well, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? Let's push this, I suppose. I think maybe I remember this music so well because, you know, it plays for the entirety of the time that we have to have Midna on our back here when she's unwell. And, oh, for God's sake. I don't know. I don't know why I remember it so well. Like I said, it feels like I only heard it recently. Right, so we need to make sure that we don't get spotted here, I guess. Oh dear, that's not what we want to do. That's terrible, we're already messing it up. Wait, if we don't want the humans to spot us, does that mean that it's okay if the Goron sees us? Because the Goron's not human. So, do we need to avoid breaking these pots? I guess so. Alright, so I think we avoided that. I think if we would have broken any pots there, we would have been seen. Anyway, oh, I remember this. This is Giovanni. He's the Popo guy. Wait, I'm not wrong about... Oh, it's a Po guy. He's the Po guy. Why did I say Popo? Hey, where'd that ghost come from? Hey, you don't just stand there, get that ghost. Alright. We'll do that. This is a Po, I believe. This is what they look like in this game. And as you can see, you got the Po's soul. Collect one from each Po you defeat. See how many you have on the collection screen. And that is our first Po soul, I believe. There is a huge chest there. This guy got turned into gold and stuff. Oh, thanks for beating the ghost. Can I call you Doggy? I'm Giovanni. I thought it was Giovanni for some reason. Anyway, Giovanni works too. I became consumed by greed long ago and sold my soul to a dark creature that did this to me. I can't move. I can't go see my girlfriend. My pet cat Gangle is frozen on my head. I don't think I could be more miserable. I have to ask you a favour, Doggy. Can you find and defeat the 20 ghosts that lurk in the dark for me? I think if you can free the pieces of my soul from the ghosts that hold them, I'll be free. Oh, but it's raining out now, so I don't think you can go outside directly. I'll open the door to the underground waterway for you. Why would it be in a chest? What? Anyway, once the rain stops, you can come back in here by digging around the front wall where the cats gather. Understand, Doggy? Not really, but I'm sure I'll be able to work it out at some point.